He'd experienced a life-threatening medical emergency at Sunday service, going silent during his sermon, revealing, while it wasn't a stroke, he had suffered a, quote, life-threatening calamity and had emergency surgery.
Be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. Let him go in peace.
Bishop T.D. Jakes is opening up about his health scare that he had while preaching last year, revealing he suffered a massive heart attack. In a viral video, Jakes was seen speaking on stage when he stopped talking and appeared to fall asleep. His team quickly gathered around him to give him medical attention. He told Today, "I didn't really realize what was happening to me on stage until I got to the hospital in an ambulance, and fussing that it happened on stage, by the way, because I didn't want it to happen. And the doctor leaned over my ear and said, 'You had a massive heart attack.'"
What did happen to you that morning on stage?
You know, I didn't really realize what was happening to me on stage until I got to the hospital in an ambulance and fussing that it happened on stage, by the way, because I didn't want it to happen. And the doctor leaned over my ear and said, "You had a massive heart attack."
He added that he hadn't experienced any symptoms before the November 23rd, 2024 incident.
And the reason I didn't realize it is because I had none of the symptoms that they say, no numbness, no sharp pain, no anything. I just kind of drifted off to sleep. I didn't know what it was, but I almost died.
He added that things transpired just moments later. He could have died. His doctor said 5 minutes later, he would have been dead on arrival.
The right side of my heart had completely stopped getting blood at all. And as long as I was up preaching, I felt fine. But when I sat down, the adrenaline dropped, and it exposed the fact that I was preaching with half of my heart closed through a clot. And they had to go get it. And it was an amazing experience, man. It was just total, the whole experience, not just what they saw, but the surgery, everything.
They say sometimes that when you come that close to death, you see things, you hear things. Did you see or hear anything?
The right side of my heart had completely stopped getting blood at all. He said, "As long as I wasn't up preaching, I felt fine," he said when I sat down. The adrenaline dropped, and it exposed the fact that I was preaching with half of my heart closed through a blood clot, and they had to go get it. He shared that he has a hard time looking at the video, which quickly went viral.
I wasn't there in the chair. I didn't experience like it looks like. It's hard for me to look at that video because they had to claw the microphone out of my hand. And I wrote a book, Don't Drop the Mic, so I didn't plan to live up to it like that. But they had to claw it out of my hand. But in my mind, I was in a quiet, peaceful, serene, white enveloped, cloud enveloped space. I was on my way out. And it was, afterwards, in retrospect, it was such a privilege to stand on the other side, to get a little glimpse of what that might be like, or at least what it was like in that moment for me. I think it was absolutely amazing. And then I had my whole church, and when I say my whole church, I mean global, not just the congregation. Even people who didn't go to my church, people everywhere sending prayers. I'm so thankful, and I want to use this opportunity to thank them. And while they were praying, the surgeons were operating while I was awake. They never put me to sleep. Technology is amazing.
"It's hard for me to look at that video," he said. "They had to claw the microphone out of my hand. But in my mind was in a quiet, peaceful, serene, white-enveloped, cloud-enveloped space and was on my way out." Afterwards, in retrospect, it was such a privilege to stand on the other side, to get a little glimpse of what it might be like, or at least what it was like in that moment for me. I think it was absolutely amazing. As for whether he's slowed down since the health scare, Jake said, "No, I think I'm getting faster because 1, I'm older, 2, I'm grateful, 3, I've got something to say." Many speculators alleged it was stress from the Diddy allegations and his ties to Diddy through Revolt TV.
And then, the very next day, after after you survive this massive health scare, your attorneys have to file a defamation lawsuit. They filed this defamation lawsuit against this pastor who accused you of sexual assault and grooming about 4 decades ago. Recently, his brother came out, also accused you of similar allegations, sexual assault allegations. How do you respond to those allegations?
You know, it wasn't just then. It's been going on all year from different people in different places. We're living in a time of misinformation and disinformation that's hard to live with. And I came to a few conclusions. Number one, some people don't see you as an individual. They see you as an opportunity. And we're living in a time right now of people being misaligned and seldom challenged. And that has gone.
So that's why you sued. That's why you filed the defamation.
I filed the suit.
What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to share and like.
Up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed?
This video is sponsored by nightandayherbals.com, where you can find the highest quality, chemical-free organic products online. We ship fast, and the prices are reasonable. Thanks for watching.
But still shop online. Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.